Hi, my name is Mo. I started working for a company that sells police and military equipment about 3 years ago. The company that I work for is an e-commerce business, and they noticed that sales were declining year over year because of more competition and, more importantly, because of Amazon. So the guy that I work for decided to hire someone to actually reach out to different agencies, local, state, and federal agencies, to try to sell them on police and military equipment, so we don't have all our eggs in one basket, since sales were steadily declining year over year. So I just really wanted to educate myself on the federal marketplace and see if there is room to actually make money and possibly have a career. Because prior to this job, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do, and actually took me a while to really realize what I wanted to do. After working at this company for a few years, I went on YouTube and I tried to find resources that would help me do a better job working with the federal government. And that's how I came across to Score Contracts, or Govcon Giants. And I heard Eric Coffey speak about some of the success that he had, and he pretty much really laid it out in a way where the average person could really understand. And I think that's really important, because there really isn't that many resources, especially on YouTube, where they tell you step by step in a really simple way how to find your way in the government marketplace. So I reached out to Eric. He gave me some advice, and I decided to take the leap and pay for the course. And I'm really glad that I did, because after taking the course, I was able to use that information and apply it to what I was already doing. So I was already winning some local and state contracts, but not too many federal contracts. I would win a contract here and there, like on FedBid, but nothing really substantial. But once I really started, really focusing on the course, I really started to find some success. There were a lot of things that I did not know I wasn't even aware existed, like FPDS, or, just really learning how to navigate through different government websites, because they're not that great, these websites. They're really dated. I knew nothing about GSA. I knew nothing about a capability statement. I knew nothing about reaching out to different manufacturers and acting as a consultant, which is something that most of you probably already know about. If you don't, then I'm sure you'll eventually learn about it. Anyways, just to make a long story short, now that I've become more accustomed to doing business with the federal government, and I'm more comfortable doing it, I'm starting to find some real success. Now, I'm not raking in the dough right now. I'm not a millionaire by any means, but I do feel like I'm on the road to getting there. And that is definitely, that has a lot to do with me taking the course. I'm speaking just from my experience. I'm not being paid to speak about any of this. I'm not being pressured to do any of this. I really just wanted to send this message out to other people that are sort of in my situation, where we don't really know what we want to do. We're just looking for an industry that has a lot of opportunities. And after really paying attention to what Eric has to say, it definitely gave me better insight and gives me hope that this is an industry that I could really excel in. There's not a lot of industries out there that you could say to yourself, I could potentially make a really, really, really good living out of. Definitely beats a 9 to 5. Anyways, that's my story. So I have nothing but good things to say, and I wish you all the best.